Hey, hey, hey. Just here seeing what message comes through. At this point, I guess my videos are just like video diaries because nobody watches them. And, that's okay because I need to stand my ground, My messages definitely help me. They definitely give me the insight that I need. I feel like they definitely can help other people, but, I can't control what other people do. But I'm going to keep investing. Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to keep investing in my gifts of High Priestess energy, of, my intuition. I'm going to keep exercising that balance between the physical and the spiritual. 12 Wands is that, question. It's a decision. Am I going to stay stagnant or am I going to move forward? Am I going to keep pushing forward? And it's coming out underneath the Seven of Wands of standing your ground. Keep doing what you do. Keep investing. This is, your sake. Keep, exercising your sacred gifts. And then we have the Eight of Wands here. Just downloads coming in. Movement. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which represents building, working together. So maybe I'm going to come together with my soul family. Maybe all of my intuitive hits and things that I felt within visions are going to start manifesting. People perhaps are going to come to help bring them into fruition. For me, for anyone, these videos may come in handy for other people down the road with things that they like to do. You may not have no support, but keep going, keep pushing. Even if it's just you, if you enjoy it, well, baby, keep going. Just like I said a lot of videos ago, because I have a lot. I do it for the love. I don't do it for the likes. I do it for the love of it that I have within my heart, within myself, and the joy that I get. And I don't do it for the likes of others, for them to validate me. I do it for the love, and my love for it is going to help bless other people. I mean, I do want other people to love it, because I do feel like there's definitely a lot of wisdom that could be, I want to use a specific word, but it's not coming to me. But there's a lot of gems and nuggets of wisdom that could be reaped from my videos. But I know I have a different way of delivering the message. It's not razzle dazzle like a lot of people, and that may deter people because they're looking for entertainment. But this is deeper than entertainment, so I have 3 cards that have been pulled out since we started. So we have the Queen of Wands over the Seven of Wands, that standing your ground. And the Queen of Wands represents being grounded in what you do. So though no one watched my videos, I'm going to stay grounded in what I'm doing. I'm going to keep nurturing it, just like I was saying. I'm going to keep nurturing it. I'm going to keep investing the love. Like I said, do it for the love and not the likes. 10 of Cups over the Seven of Pentacles, which is the energy of investing. I'm going to keep investing the love in it. I'm going to keep investing that bliss in it. And then we have the Temperance card over the High Priestess card, which just letting me know that my ancestors are supporting me in this, you know, and that it's not going to be in vain. It's already not in vain because of how much I've learned and grown, and how much wisdom I've, you know, garnered from my spiritual path and my work with tarot, oracle cards, you know, and other studies that I've, you know, have delved into. I think I used that right. But anyway, so we have the Eight of Cups over the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, remember, was a decision. We either just stay stagnant or to keep moving forward. And so we have the Eight of Cups over that. And the Eight of Cups talks about, you know, walking towards your destiny. You know, even though things aren't broken where they are, there's more. You know, there's more out there for you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles here. Look at that, bottom of the deck. The whole, like, overall energy for this reading is the World card. This is a card of initiation, being initiated to the next level. Completing one cycle and leveling up to the next, you know. So, honestly, let me just make sure. Honestly, I'm not sure if the cards are saying maybe we need to walk away from tarot or from the readings. And even if I don't publish them on YouTube, you know, I still will want to record them just for my own, what do you call it? My own catalog, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do for this, on this Eight of Cups, is to get some more clarity with, and I just saw the Five of Wands, which is, you know, jealousy, competition. So I feel like I should keep going, you know what I'm saying? Not worry about what other readers are doing and how good they're doing, but just keep walking in my destiny. Keep walking in what brings me joy, what brings me happiness, what brings me growth, what brings me evolution. Because this journey has been beautiful. It's been so beautiful. It's been so comforting, you know, to be able to have, you know, something to turn to bring me that, to help me to ground myself. All right, baby. So there we go. That's the clarity. We have the Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords. Walk away from the mental conflict, baby. Stand your ground and keep nourishing your gift. Keep, you know, being grounded in what you are, who you are, what you're doing, and just keep going. Look at that Sun card, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is healing, you know. So keep cultivating this gift, because at some point, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next month, it may not be next year, it may not be 5 years from now, but this will not be in vain. It will not be in vain. Sun card. There's joy, there's happiness, there's accomplishment here. So keep going. And keep investing again that love as we go into the second row. 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Keep moving Because in you continuously moving and staying committed to what brings you joy, what brings you bliss and happiness, which the cards do, you will reach your goal. We have the King of Swords here, which is that clarity. It's wisdom. Again, you know, it's intelligence. Keep moving, because you will be creating your own lane. Long story short, look at that strength. Keep moving and be strong and have strength. This message, like I said, it's for all of us. Even though I'm taking this personal, you know, I'm applying it to my life, because again, last couple videos, ain't nobody been watching them joints. It's been for me anyway, but it's all to the GOOD. Good. You think I'm ashamed? You think I feel any kind of ways about it? I don't. I don't. You know? Look at that. And so we have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. Again, it may not be tomorrow. It may not be next week, next month, next year. It may not be 5 years from now. But as an earth sign, I'm very okay. I'm very comfortable in, you know, the process, and just flowing and allowing things to unfold the way they're supposed to unfold. You know, I've even told people, when it comes to, you know, a relationship or anything, I may be alone for the rest of my life, but I'm comfortable with being alone. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I can find joy wherever I am. I've cultivated that mindset and that mind frame to where I don't need the validation. I just need to validate myself. I just need to see it working within my own life. I just need to see it helping me, you know. And I'm okay with that, you know, because if it helps me, I know it can help someone else if they give it the time and watch and just take in the wisdom. I know it can help someone else. Don't ever think that this is just a selfish thing, you know. I do this for the collective, but at the same, you know, but that's the thing, you know, we're all one. And so as I elevate and as I'm grounded within myself, it affects the collective in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It affects everything around me in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If I keep my vibration high, I'm like a walking crystal. So the work that I do here, you know, it reaches out when I step outside my front door, you know. So, can't stop, won't stop. Take that. Period. Queen of Swords. So cut out those things that are no longer serving you. The worry and, you know, comparing yourself to other people. That's not what we're doing. Look at that bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. And underneath that, the Queen of motherfucking Wands. Exactly. Stay confident. And beneath the Queen of Wands is the King of Wands, okay? So this Three of Pentacles could be, you know, that soul family, soul mate coming in with the King and Queen of Wands right underneath each other. And mind you, like I said, my other two videos hadn't gotten any views. So I'm kind of taking this message as, this is probably going to be another message that I'm the only one that's going to see. But if it's not, if someone else watches this video, this message can be for you too. If it resonates, come on, take it. You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. Take it if it's yours. And if there's nothing in here that pulls at your mind or your heartstrings, then, you know, let it go. But baby, 10 of Pentacles, you're breaking generational curses. The generational curse that plagued me for a long time, I know, is people pleasing. You know, overcoming people pleasing. Break again, just whatever other generational curses And we people please so that people don't abandon us. But at the end of the day, look at that energy match. I'm going to find my energy match. I'm going to find my soul family that do resonate with my messages. Look at that, self-love. I cut to self-love. So we're going to keep on cultivating self-love. We're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to keep on believing in ourselves and sowing 7 of Pentacles, unconditional love, 10 of Cups, and joy and belief in ourselves. But that 7 being that sacred number, right? We're going to keep sowing sacredness into ourselves and staying in the flow and just being in the flow and cultivating peace. We're going to keep doing that. The cards bring peace. It brings understanding. It brings insight. So we're going to keep in that energy. We have Shango here, which is a Orisha, a warrior, in the Ifa tradition. Shango is here, fighting for me, protecting me, covering me from anything that may try to come and hinder. Shango is covering me, you. I'm actually wearing one of Shango's colors right now, red. His colors are red and white. Okay, so we have not receiving healing energy, stuck, stagnant. So Shango may be fighting, that energy that's not allowing people to be able to receive the message, helping to make a way. And even for in your life, or whatever, there's spirit guides, ancestors, Jesus, Krishna, whatever you call it, these are all energies. These energies, like Shango, has a match in other traditions. Actually, all other traditions are copies of the Ifa way, or copies of the Kemetic way, because these teachings existed before all of the others, So these Shango, Heru, those are some of the original energies. But they're making a way. They're making way. The energy of, look at that, a breakthrough is at hand. Period. A breakthrough is at hand. So what she's going to do, again, is keep pushing. Because that breakthrough may come through via YouTube. It may come through via a personal way that's not publicized. But there's movement happening. I'm creating a movement. I'm creating my own movement here with the 6 of Pentacles, because, for me, the 6 of Pentacles is that it's not waiting on someone to validate you, not waiting on someone to give you anything, because if you know and that's the right motherfucking decision. Because if you know the traditional tarot, the 6 of Pentacles has, a guy dressed in expensive garb and 2 beggars, and he gives one beggar, it's 6 of Pentacles, right? So he give one beggar 3 coins, he give the other beggar 2 coins, and there's just one over the head. And so I'm not ever gonna put myself in a position where I'm waiting for someone to give me anything, nor am I gonna put myself in a position where I'm jealous because this person got this and got this much and I didn't, and so I'm questioning my worth, that unrequited love, again, just that imbalance. No, I'm going to create my own, I'm going to create my own happiness. I'm going to create my own wealth. I'm going to create my own joy by faith, and that's the right motherfucking decision. So what I'm going to do is gently unwind. I'm going to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm to heal my mind, body, and soul. I'm going to stay in that deep, slow healing rhythm. And it's definitely, I've been in this energy all day. I did a couple readings, earlier, did some work at the park near the water. with my intentions and, certain things, and just asking for protection and covering for humanity, because there's a lot of heavy energies going on right now, a lot of crazy things going on in the spirit realm, as above so below. Okay, so of course it's manifesting here, but the fighting must be done in the spiritual realm. A lot of the fighting is done when we are able to control our emotions and to just be in the flow, like it said here. Even that even includes money. Your heart chakra has to be free. Your heart chakra has to be healed, because the heart is connected to the emotions, right? And when you think of emotions, you think of water. Water signs are very emotional. Water has to flow. Just like, money is also referred to as currency. There's currents in the water, just like, that helps money to flow. So those emotions have to be able to, you have to be able to control them, and have them at a zen place, not too far to the left, not too far to the right, but understanding that duality and staying balanced and staying zen. That's the proper process. The proper process has not been taken, previously. Humanity is not taking the proper process, which is, balancing their emotions, minding their own business, and not being distracted, knowing what you have control over, praying that serenity prayer to help me to know the difference, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to let go of what I can't. It's something like that. So we have here misunderstanding. There could be a misunderstanding going on. Could be a misunderstanding in just life and understanding the proper process and how to apply that. So we have here people mad and hate your healing. So there's probably some people that misunderstand you. They misunderstand your light because of where they are spiritually. And I understand that my way of reading cards, my teaching is on a different level, and so there may be a misunderstanding. People may hate the way I teach because it's different, and that could be the same thing going on in your life and with your gifts or your power. So people hate your healing, and there may be people around you trying to set traps for you, or trying to keep you trapped in a lower vibration, keep you worrying and about your worth and why people may not take to you the way they take to others. Don't let that be your concern. Don't let that be a distraction for you. Again, here because this is underneath the Six of Pentacles. They give some people all this attention and give you nothing, or barely give you anything. Don't let that trap you. Forgive them, for they know not. Forgive, they may not be able to see your healing. They're not able to see your light because they're in a trap. They're in the misunderstanding of society. You have a clearer vision with the High Priestess in the Temperance card. You're connected to your intuition. You listen to your intuition. You exercise your intuition. You're constantly strengthening it. And so you have a clearer vision, you're more grounded, and you're able to cut out the distractions more so than a lot of other people. And with you having that ability, you can see, the people around you from a higher perspective. And again, are able to forgive them, for they know not take it personally when they mistreat you, but actually have empathy or sympathy for them, because karma is a bitch. If you did nothing to them to offend them, And, this is kind of off topic, but, if you have people in your life that don't treat you right, don't be offended. Stay in that energy of love and the energy of grace, because that's strategic, that's strategy, that's employing those spiritual tools and techniques. If it'll work if you work it. And that's speaking of the universal laws, even the law of attraction. You have to be in the energy of love and joy. You have to be in the energy of an abundance mindset in order for you to be able to attract that to you. So don't allow people in their misunderstandings. Don't allow people in their jealousy and their inability to receive the healing energy that you have, because they misunderstand your light. They misunderstand your healing. Don't allow that to have you in doubt about what you are here to do. Look at that. We have tough love. You may have to show them tough love by walking away, by ignoring them, as we go back to this 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the Sun card. You may have to walk away from that mental conflict so that you can have that clear perception, so you can walk into that joy. The Sun card is one of the happiest cards in the deck, and we have the 2 happiest cards in the deck on the table here, the Sun card and the 10 of Cups. Like, no one can steal your joy unless you let them, and they can't stand that shit. You have some people around you that cannot stand how grounded you are, how clear your perception is. They can't stand the fact that you can see through them. They can't stand the fact that you see the darkness within them and that you don't allow it to taint you. Look at that. It says the heart knows how to let go. They can't stand the fact that you have let them go and that they can no longer affect you. The heart knows how to let go. Time to experience spiritual closure. They feel that closure coming on. There's some people out there that feels that closure coming on. And if they think you're going to come back around, they'll be waiting in vain. We have Capricorn energy here. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn is I control. It's ruled by Saturn. Some characteristics of Capricorn is ambitious. They may hate your ambition. Conservative, disciplined, methodical, persevering. They hate that you can persevere. They hate the discipline that you have and that you can stay conservative, stay zen when they try to push your buttons, because there might be karma coming around for them. Saturn rules karma, I believe, but you've been sowing good energy, so that's why you have that light. And they may be going through karma right now, and they can't stand to see that you are just unfazed, that you keep getting better, looking better with the Queen of Wands. You walking around confident as fuck, you hear me? Looking good, smelling good, body tight, right? If you want it, you know what I'm saying? You can get there if you're not there. You willing to throw down. They scared. They don't want to fight you because they see this King of Wands energy on you too. Remember, we got the King and Queen of Wands here. The King of Wands energy is a warrior. He's a protector. He's going to protect his kingdom. And your kingdom is the kingdom that you have cultivated. This peace, this evolution. You're going to protect that at all costs. That's why you letting go of motherfuckers. The heart knows how to let go. That's why you showing motherfuckers tough love. Because you're protecting your peace. You're protecting your self-love. If you hang around people who can't see you, eventually you won't be able to see you anymore. So again, your separation is not personal. It's spiritual. It's spiritual in this bitch. You hear me? Got some wolves in sheep clothing. But you can see through that shit. Some energy vampires around you. But the thing is, we have the Queen of Swords right here. That's clarity. You can see right through them. You have discernment. As long as you stay grounded, mind, body, and spirit. With this Three of Pentacles. Sometimes for me, the Three of Pentacles can represent mind, body, and spirit as well. On one accord, mind, body, and spirit on one accord, being in the present moment. So as you have figured out, and that spiritual strategy as well, being in the moment, being present, and again, cultivating in peace and willing forth joy so that you can attract more joy. That's strategy. That's a formula that is guaranteed to work. It'll work if you work it. Will forth happiness. It's a choice. Everything is a choice. Even not choosing is a choice. So choose wisely. Choose joy. Choose happiness. Choose to stand in faith even when all odds are against you. All odds. You put out all these videos, nobody watching. All odds against you, but you stand in faith. Ain't that what I was saying in the whole beginning of the video? Look at us. You leveling up. These wolves in sheep clothing can't touch you. You too high. These energy viruses can't even reach you to suck your energy no more. Because you're unfazed. You are unbothered. We have Yemoja. That she is the Orisha of the ocean, of the water. She's that nurturing energy. That water energy. That holds the secrets of the universe. And when you go sit by water, you're receiving those. You can receive so many downloads because the water can't hold a secret. It's just, it flows. The information just flows. It's free. So go sit by some water and open up your spirit and your soul to receive all of the secrets that are there for you. Right? So we have for show and for clout. You got some people, and there might be someone coming around trying to do things for show and for clout. We have soul family here. Wolves in sheep clothing. You may have some people coming around acting like they your soul family and want to attach themselves to you because of the clout that they see that you may have via your light, or just doing it for show. We have here throat chakra. Listen to what these people are saying, because that's going to give you the information you need to be able to process whether it's real or not. Again, that discernment. Keep speaking your truth. Look at that. Betraying your pure heart. These people may be talking shit about you behind your back. They claim to be a soul family, but they talking shit about you behind your back. Three of Pentacles can also represent like friends and family. But remember, we have the High Priestess here and the Temperance card. Okay, so you will know. Deep down, you will know. Listen to your intuition. There's messages coming in. Your spirit guides are possibly trying to warn you about certain people in your life. You have being too hard on yourself. So, and then we have recognition. So, recognition. So if you ever get to the point where, again, you're worried about what these wolves in sheep clothes pretending to be soul family, maybe talking shit about you and betraying your pure heart, don't be too hard on yourself. If you find out these things, the Queen of Swords can also represent like a bitch energy, angry. She can be angry. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow, again, what people say and do, even the people closest to you, those be the main ones to hurt you. Don't allow what they say to get you down. Recognize when you may be too hard on yourself, because that's not your energy and that's not truth. So be emotionally strategic by being present and in the moment. When you feel yourself being too hard on yourself, recognize that. You know what I'm saying? That could be, and again, people can be sending this energy to you from hundreds of thousands of miles away. Thousands of miles away. Recognize when you start feeling that energy, because that could be a negative. Someone could be sending you a negative entity or whatever, or negative energy. Recognize that and be present. You may be being too hard on yourself because you're not where you feel like you should be. Like you haven't reaped Seven of Pentacles here, the harvest that you should have reached at this time. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be present. Enjoy. And agape love. Loving unconditionally. Keep that energy. No matter what, keep that energy. Look at yourself. Look at that. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. All you need to do is just focus on you and keeping your energy and your vibration right. Don't worry about what anybody else doing, because no, your spirit, your ancestors, karma will get them. Karma will pull their number sooner or later, and maybe sooner than later, because we have Scorpio here. It's Scorpio energy, which is we desire, suspicious, jealous. You may have some people that's jealous and fixated on you, that's competing with you, you know. But be courageous. Know that your energy is magnetic and powerful. So stay mysterious at this time. Again, you may have some people trying to be possessive over your energy, but cut them off. Show them tough love. Focus on yourself and keep in the present moment and in the energy of joy, because the present moment is where you heal the past and where you create the future that you desire. We desire Scorpio energy. Be present so you can create the future you desire. You know, you're going to be at peace no matter what happens, because you have faith. And just live life to the fullest. Look at that, liberation. It's freedom. Being in that mind frame. Being spiritually and emotionally strategic by applying the formula. Showing your work. You know, saging yourself. Using resins. Writing your intentions. Burning them. Just always investing happiness into your life and into the things you want. Joy into your present moment. Claiming that you already have those things. Like, honestly, like I knew I had the tools and I knew those things and I would apply it, but it's levels to this shit, you know what I'm saying? And so you get the outline, you know what it is, and you know, you walk along life and you think you're working it out until a situation happens, and then it just unfolds. It continues to unfold. So you have to be patient. You have to be grounded. You know, you got to stand your ground in what you believe, you know. And you also have to be, you know, moldable. Your beliefs have to be moldable as well, because at you're leveling up. And that's another thing. When you're leveling up and you're going to another level, you're vulnerable. You know, that's why, you know, you may experience that energy of being too hard on yourself. You know, you're leveling up. This is new energy. This is new gifts and things that you're having to integrate and learn. You're, you know, learning how to channel your energy and your powers even the more. And that takes time. Just, you know, think about a movie where, you know, a person finds out that they have magic powers, and first they blowing all kind of things up, you know, not taking the proper process, you know. But it says here, not using the proper process or something like that. They have to learn how to hone those gifts, you know. But definitely know that, because I did remember the tough love here, waiting in vain. You got to get rid of the distractions as well. You need to recognize the distractions that may be in your life, cut them out, so that you can focus and hone in on your gifts, you know, and put an end to those things that may be creating conflict in your life. So we're going to end this card in this card. So we have hard to get along with. Again, so we're putting an end to those energies, those people around you that may be hard to get along with. And you may be that energy right now, because again, you're honing your gifts. Like this, everything is new. People around you may be hard to get along with, because you're leveling up, and you're just on a different level than a lot of people around you. But stay grounded. Again, use discernment in regards to the people that you share information with. Stay present in the energy of love and joy, so that you can attract your true soul family to you. So the card we pulled is 33, master number, and we have 333 on here. It's Yeshe Sogayo. It's YESHE, if you want to research it. YESHE, Yeshe Tsogyal, something like that. It's TSOGYAL. So 33. Let's see what message comes up. It says, you shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what. Ain't that what we were just... Stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself, period. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. And that's what I was talking about. Like, you get the tools and you try to live by it, but the more you do, the more it unfolds, and the deeper you go into it, and the deeper you understand even the simplest of concepts. You can go so much deeper into them, and it's a process. It's definitely a process. And I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but yeah. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. And we did have, look at this, breakthrough at hand. It was right on the top. There's a breakthrough at hand. You may not be able to receive that healing energy right now, but there's an opening. It says spiritual teachings from Bhutan, Bhutan, hold that the great Indian master Padmasambhava was called to Bhutan from Tibet to subdue demons that were causing difficulties for the people of the Paro Valley. Like I said, there may be some demons, some entities, some energies causing difficulty for you to receive this breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have this not receiving healing energy, stuck, stagnant energy. There may be some energies that's in the way, that's causing you, to not really have that breakthrough you need. But again, the reading started off with what? 7 of Wands. That's standing your ground and being in the the Queen of Pentacles, being grounded in what you believe and in your faith. And the Pentacles is about practicality. And didn't it say live your beliefs? Live by your spiritual beliefs. That's practicality. That's the Queen of Pentacles. That's practicality at its best, the Queen of Pentacles. At its highest. He flew from Tibet to Bhutan on the back of a supernatural tigress, landing at a cave. Maybe that's the tigress. Yeshi. Landing at a cave high up in the cliffs of Bhutan. He spent the next 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days meditating and performing rituals to subdue the demons of the land, liberating Bhutan from terror into peace. He spent the next 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days meditating and performing rituals. It takes time. Like, I've been doing the tarot for, it seemed like years. I don't know how long it's been. It's been years, though. I know that for sure. And it's okay. It's all good. 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. Did I say it don't matter if it may be tomorrow? It may not be next year. It may not be next month. It may not be 5 years from now. Didn't I say that before? Anyway, but it takes time. It's a process. It says the supernatural tigress is believed to have been Yishi Sogal Sagyal. So Yesh-E is how you pronounce it. Yesh-E Sogyal. Yesh-E Sogyal. A Yogini guardian for humanity and an emanation of the compassionate goddess of peace, prosperity, and life, and long life, known as White Tara. Yesh-E Sogyal's power is that of the tiger Siddha, or medicine of spirit tiger. Her presence in a reading indicates that a boldness of spirit and willingness, you gotta will it forward, right? And willingness to engage your challenges will create the path to inevitable success. She represents our ability to generate the spiritual power necessary to accomplish what needs to manifest for the greatest good. This oracle encourages you to call upon your higher spiritual guides for assistance. Shango, perhaps. I don't think any other ones came out that I can recall, but I remember. No, Yemoja came out. Shango and Yemoja. May be some great energies to call upon. higher spiritual guides for assistance. This empowers them to bring their light to the world through you, and for you to grow in your own spiritual advancement too. Remember, enlightenment is a team effort with extraordinary individual players working together as one. You belong to such a team. Tiger skin is depicted in sacred iconography to represent fearless enlightenment. Remember, we had the sun card. Sun card could be fearless enlightenment as well. You know, and that was clarifying the decision to either remain stagnant or to move forward. You know, are you going to stay stuck in mental conflict, or are you going to walk forward and walk past that to overcome that obstacle? Right? Isn't that the whole reading for this card? You shall overcome all obstacles. Right? Moving forward to overcome that obstacle. Look, and it just says it right here. If I just finished the sentence. Tiger skin is depicted in sacred iconography to represent fearless enlightenment that cuts through all obstacles. That's this whole set of cards right here. With the Two of Wands, that decision, that, you know, unsure, and there's a decision to be made. It says deities such as Tara and her fierce emanation of Ekajati, Ekajati, in her ferocious expression as the wrathful, protective, feminine deity, Paladin Lahamo, and wild Lord Shiva, or Sekhmet in the Kemetic tradition. You know, but Sekhmet is more of a lioness. This is talking about, you know, a tigers. So we're going to let the Hindus have their things, but Sekhmet, I'm just going to throw that out there. Throw her. I got you, girl. I have a little Sekhmet statue right here. So, you know, since we in the feminine energy and that feline energy with the tigers and stuff, we going to go ahead and let her have her place. Have her ferocious energy coming on through. You know what I'm saying? Their expression as the wrathful, protective, feminine deity that she is as well. But back to this. It says the wrathful, protective, feminine deity Paladin Lahamo and wild Lord Shiva are often pictured wearing or seated upon tiger skins. This represents the indomitable will that conquers. Remember that we got a will for. You need to have that will that conquers negativities. You need to that will that conquers negativity. Where it came out somewhere. Just rewind the video, baby. Just rewind the video, baby. Conquers negativities because it refuses to be overcome. Okay? Numerous divine beings are depicted moving through the worlds with the tiger as their sacred mount, enabling them to accomplish their spiritual purpose. She's a lioness, and we're talking about the tiger right now, though. Tiger is a symbol for navigating treacherous territory and the triumph of light over darkness. Tiger's spirit medicine can control the poisons of anger and hatred, transforming them into passion, clarity, and unwavering commitment to one's higher purpose. I'm going to read that again. Tiger's spirit medicine can control the poisons of anger and hatred. Tiger spirit medicine can control the poisons of anger and hatred, transmuting them into passion, clarity, and unwavering commitment to one's higher purpose. So It helps you to get rid of the anger and the hatred you may feel for people not seeing you, for people not giving you the recognition that you feel you deserve, you know. And it could also help, you can pray that tiger spirit over other people who may be walking in anger and hatred because of whatever lack or childhood traumas that may be triggering them in their adulthood. You can help pray, you know, that tiger's energy spirit over them, you know, or the lioness spirit, because Sekhmet, she transmutes those negative energies into light as well, you know. She eats them, she swallows them, and she transmutes them. She's a little dusty. It says the oracle of Yeshi Sagyal 333, Agor's empowerment. The name of my channel is what? Empower You Wellness and Tarot. Okay, get it. Agor's, I don't know, empowerment and healing by assuming a confident attitude and taking steps forward. 2 of Wands, right? Taking steps forward. It indicates that a negative time is drawing to a close and encourages commitment to the task of overcoming negativities through spiritual practices suited to you. It doesn't matter if you feel like a beginner or are uncertain of how to meditate, for example, Yeshi Sogya became enlightened because she made progress one step at a time. Didn't I say Capricorn energy? Don't mind taking it slow. Come on. Or Earth energy. Attracting the right teachers and guides to assist her. You have the precious gift of such a path. It is good karma to have such a path, and it creates good further karma when you pursue it. The repeated three symbolizes that all manner of assistance and support will be granted to ensure your attainment. This will include the gifts of appropriate teachings and teachers, friends, healers, synchronicities, circumstance, and opportunity. Trust the universe and go for what you want with boldness and courage. Finally, this oracle indicates triumph over even the most severely negative energies with the help of supernatural intervention if needs be. To activate that blessing, be determined to prevail. Be determined to prevail. That's how you activate those energies, is by being determined. Being determined to prevail. Fully empower the beneficial workings of the light in your life and in our world. Truly, you are a light worker. Embrace it. Live it. Healing process. Be seated somewhere comfortable. If you are a visual person, follow the visualization below, allowing the symbols to enter your soul without having to analyze or interpret them. If you are more of a feeling person, read the description below aloud, noticing any emotions or sensations that arise as you do so, and allowing them to soak into your soul without needing to analyze or interpret them. To prepare yourself, connect consciously with your breath as it flows in and out. That's really key in meditation if you don't know. Practice focusing on your breath, focusing on it going in and out. I'm still working on it myself. And even this message comforted me on that. I've been calling myself meditating for a long time, but I still feel like a beginner, and that's okay. It's okay. Just be willing to flow with the journey, one step at a time. But anyway, Consciously connect with your breath as it flows in and out. Allow the breath to become deeper and more complete, calming, and centering you in the present moment. You may like to place a hand over your heart to connect you with your soul essence. Relax. Become receptive at your soul level, open and willing to take in symbolic nourishment to empower, protect, and heal you. When you are ready, read and visualize or feel the description below. You see a brilliant white sun. It shines radiant white light through continually shifting mandalas of sacred geometric patterns. Waves of light move through you, slow, deep, and healing. Out of the most luminous center of the sun, a solar tiger of white light stalks forth. You see the numbers 333 emblazoned above her. Light continues to amplify itself, reaching far and wide into every dimension. There is no barrier that can withstand it. The waves of light continue to move through you, slow, powerful, and deep. Rest for as long as you feel is best, allowing the process to soak into the depths of your soul. Ground and hydrate yourself. You have completed your healing process. No better way to heal it. Yo, it's the way these cards, this is the White Light Oracle deck. I'm telling you, every reading I've done, I pull a card, and you saw I shuffle and just picked a random card. Yo, every time this deck never fails. Not only that deck, but this Kuan Yin deck right here. I do a reading, and it basically reinforces everything that I say in a reading. And sometimes I be unsure about the messages that come through, but after reading the Oracle card, there's no way I can be unsure. And I gotta keep it a buck. You know, a lot of people don't watch, and I'm like, well, maybe it's me, maybe I don't know. I doubt myself, but I'm working through it. Like I said, it's a process, one step at a motherfucking time. One step at a time. Like I said, I just let the messages come out, and I let Spirit confirm it. And Spirit usually confirms what I'm thinking, either with clarifiers or a motherfucking Oracle card. Okay, what we doing here? Because what I don't want to do, what she don't want to do, because I like to keep them all in one direction. Y'all can click off at any time. Right now, I'm just doing the most. And, you know, with my handmade cards, there's so many of them, and I like to, you know, get a good shuffle, get them mixed up real good. So I kind of separate them a little bit and shuffle up. And yeah. All right, family. If you're still here, let's go ahead and end it with my usual salutation. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time.